At forward, number 20, Wasey Rabbit. And at forward, number 39, Abbott Gerdukis. In goal tonight for your Icemen, number 1, Charles Williams. Jacksonville is coached by Jason Christie.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Arlie Johnson with you as the Icemen get set to host the Orlando Solar Bears. We'll have your opening face-off in a moment, but first, your Gears of the Game from Alex Reed.
Hi, fan. It's time for your Gears of the Game, presented by the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, where tonight the Icemen play host to the Orlando Solar Bears at Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, this game tonight has major playoff implications. The Icemen pretty much in a position right now where they need to win all 3 of their remaining games and also get some other games out of their control to go in their favor. But the Icemen can only control the games that they're involved in, and that starts here tonight against an Orlando club who's battling the Icemen for that 4th and final playoff spot, along with the South Carolina Stingrays. And the Icemen really need to win this game in regulation here tonight if the South Carolina Stingrays end up defeating the Wheeling Nailers tonight as well. So if that scenario happens, Icemen need to win in regulation. The Icemen can get away with an overtime or shootout win here tonight if Wheeling defeats South Carolina. But the scenarios are out there right now. But the Icemen just need to try to stay alive here today. Now, leading the way for Jacksonville, Aaron Nazarian. He's got 49 points, just a hair under the 50-point plateau, and he has 5 goals in his last 5 games. And looking at the Solar Bears, they have the leading scorer in the ECHL on their roster, Aaron Luchuk, 72 points on the year, and a couple of other players, Nikita Pavlichev, along with Tristan Langen, each riding a 3-game goal-scoring streak heading into tonight's game. So with the playoff implications here on the line, I had a chance to chat with Icemen forward Jake Elmer, get his thoughts on the big matchup here and the playoff push ahead for Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's really important. We got 3 games left here, 2 at home. We got to take advantage of those home ice advantages. We're still alive. Guys are still fighting for it. We just got to control what we can control, take into account that, you know, we're battling away, and we gotta stick together as a group and do everything that we can to get these wins. And yeah, like I said, just control what we can control, and we'll just roll the dice from there. Yeah, I mean, we're going to probably stick to our game today. We're going to play hard. We're going to play fast. That's kind of our strategies all year round. We're going to try to get the puck low and, you know, really work their D. That's what brings success throughout the year, I think we found. So I think we're going to try to just stick to our process and just, you know, we got the group in the room to do it, you know, pull out a win and even go further in the playoffs if we get in. So, you know, we just got to stick to the process here and just stick together and play for each other. You know, managing pucks at the blue line is going to be huge today. You got to be smart with the pucks. We got to make good plays, and we just can't get away from what makes us successful. I think a big key for tonight is just not getting down, not getting negative, and just staying even keel and just, you know, put the work boots on and go to work.
Thank you so much, Jake, and to Alex as well, as we are ready for the opening face-off between the Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears. Puck is down. Your referee tonight is Nolan Bloyer, and the Icemen have controlled the draw. They'll bring it into inside the offensive zone, but an immediate offside will be called against the Icemen just 8 seconds in, and we already have our first stoppage in play. As you heard from Reeder there on the Gears of the Game, the Icemen are still alive from the playoffs, but they are right now hanging by a thread. They must win out and get help. Not only must they win out, but the games tonight and Friday against Orlando need to be won in regulation, specifically against the Solar Bears. As the Icemen get a shot on goal, save made by Quint Windsor, one of the league's best. Another high tip, and that goes just wide as Hamilton was trying to set up Abbott Gerdukis. Puck flies up into the air and out to the neutral zone. Poke check there from the Icemen. Trying to get it in the zone is Mike Matula. He got hit from behind by Nikita Pavlichev. No call there on that hit from behind, as the Solar Bears play it in behind the net of Icemen goaltender Charles Williams. Williams tries to clear it away. It's knocked loose by the Solar Bears. Kukali with a drive that is blocked in front. Hamilton feeds it for Rabbit. Rabbit up the left wing. It is Alex Olivier Voyer getting to center ice and playing it into the corner. Aaron Nazarian hustles for the puck, but the Solar Bears are first on it. Nazarian battles, looking for the steal. He's got it behind the Solar Bear net. Over stick handling now is Nazarian. He lost the handle, and the Solar Bears get it to the neutral zone. It's Michael Jolie for J.J. Pikinich. 2-on-2 battle. Lead pass for Jolie is out of his reach. and Jacksonville takes possession. 18:45 to go in the first period. We are just underway. We are scoreless as Jacksonville plays into the Orlando zone. Icing will be called against the Icemen, and we'll bring it into the Jacksonville zone for this faceoff. Just over a minute gone by in as critical a game as you can get. Again, the Icemen will say it pretty much the entire contest, I would imagine. Must win in regulation tonight to stay alive in the playoffs. There's also one other game around the league that we'll keep a very close eye on. That is the Wheeling Nailers at the South Carolina Stingrays. Jacksonville desperately looking for a Wheeling victory tonight against the South Carolina Stingrays. That game is just underway. No score there either. As the Icemen try to clear out, they will skate with it and move it up the right wing. It's Eric Bradford. Rink wide look, onside is Nazarian. Over the blue line, it's Killen. Snapshot and a blocker save made by Windsor. He gets reversed by Jacksonville to the near side wall. Solar Bears first on the puck, loose for it, and a steal from the Icemen. It is Gignac looking for Voyer. It was blocked. Gignac might have been better served taking the shot there instead of making the pass to Voyer because Orlando was on top of that pass. The Icemen cannot get it back in front this time. Looking for the steal again is Gignac, and he will keep it in the zone at the blue line. Looking for Brown. Brown into the left wing corner. Turns to his forehand side. Looking into the slot, it is Gignac. Gignac now on his backhand. To the blue line, it is Friend. Down underneath. Looking for the bank shot. Save is made by Windsor. Rebound is loose. Couple men go down, and the Solar Bears end up with the possession. It is Rapace for Orlando over the blue line on the right wing. Looks for a trailer. He fans on it, and the Icemen come away with the puck. It's Nick Saraceno from center ice. He'll chip in. Line change for the Icemen as Windsor flips it around the boards. At the blue line, Derek Lodermeyer couldn't hold it in. It goes off a leg to Trevor Hamilton for Jacksonville. Hamilton softly into the zone. Solar Bears poke it out, only to give it up to Jacksonville. It's going to be onside. At the blue line, it is Hamilton looking for Nazarian. Cross ice look, out of the reach of Michael Kim. It was a saucer pass with a little too much sauce on it, and the Icemen regroup back at center ice. 17 minutes exactly to go in the first period. Still nothing. A deflected puck in the neutral zone, bouncing high in the air, coming free to the Icemen. It's Michael Kim on the right wing, feeding it for Jake Elmer. Elmer moves it cross ice. It's deflected in by Nazarian. Windsor will block it there for Mark Auk. Auk, stretch pass for Ricci rather. He got a piece of it into the Jacksonville zone, and now it's Orlando changing on the fly. Mike Smatula coming through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, great dance moves there from Smatula, taking it into the top of the circle, but his shot was blocked from there, and the Solar Bears move it to center. Riker Killens with a steal. Good flow to the early going and part of this game as Abbott Gerdukis is into the zone. Rabbit with a slapper, and a blocker save is made by Windsor. Rebound high off the glass, it stays in play, and the Solar Bears will clear it out. It's Killens. Indirect feed off the wall. Gerdukis for Rabbit. Rabbit for Gerdukis again. Centering feed deflected by Orlando. Smatula would have been on the receiving end all alone had it got to him. Jacksonville looking pretty good in the early going. Almost all of the territorial edge. Just over 4 minutes gone by. Charles Williams has barely seen the puck at all, in fact, for the Icemen. Now it's Jacksonville again into the zone. And a glove save made by Windsor off the backhander from Bradford. As a man goes down after the whistle from Jacksonville. I believe that's Aaron Nazarian, and it is. And the faceoff will be in the Solar Bear zone. Great up and down play there. Mostly up for Jacksonville, as almost all of that was in Orlando's zone. About 4 minutes uninterrupted of action there. The Icemen come into this game 5 games over 500, 33 wins, 28 losses, 3 overtime losses, 4 shootout losses. They have 73 points and a winning percentage for the Icemen of .537. For Orlando, their win percentage is .566. And the Icemen with only 3 games left in the regular season, so they need to do some damage. They do keep the puck in the offensive zone. Solar Bears behind their own net trying to clear. Nazarian is there, hustles to get the puck and win that battle. Bradford tries to knock it into the corner. Swept free by the Solar Bears. Here they come up the left wing. It's Pikanich. Dropping it off the boards. To the right of his goaltender is Jacob Friend. Friend gets it to center ice. Loose there for Jacksonville. It is Voyer onside, dropping it to the left, trying to self-pass off the boards. It's knocked free by Orlando. D'Amigo plays it for Alex Kukali on the left wing. Headman feed, that's by everybody. Icing against Orlando if it gets there, but it doesn't reach the goal line. So we will play on, and the Icemen have the time and space to move it out to center ice. Early shots advantage already. The Icemen with 4. Orlando has not had a shot attempt yet, but here comes one. A shot goes wide as Williams has lost his goaltender's stick on the play, and Jacksonville comes back. It is Gignac wristing it in cross corner. Windsor deflects it for Saraceno. Saraceno on his backhand feeds it to the line for Kim. Rister is scooped up by Windsor. He will hold on and take the faceoff with 14:24 to go in period number 1. Still 0-0. As the Icemen have come out with a good push to start things off. Absolutely want to open up with the lead, start on time. Play with the lead, you'll be in much better shape against a team like Orlando. It is a little different of an Orlando team than normal. Usually they're a team that's very stingy defensively, but they struggle to score offensively. This year, a little bit different. They can put the puck in the net, led by their leading scorer, not only the team's leading scorer, but the league's leading scorer in Aaron Luchuk. Also guys like Michael Jolie. But defensively, Orlando not quite as airtight as they typically are. As the Icemen now pound along the wall in the offensive zone. They'll win that puck battle. Trying to play it in the zone is Brendan Miller. It goes off a leg and back to the Jacksonville blue line. Rabbit feeds it off the boards. Matthew Spencer in his own zone for Orlando. He is the reigning ECHL Player of the Week, just named the ECHL Player of the Week yesterday. And we have a penalty coming, and this is on the Solar Bears. High sticking is going to be the call, and a power play upcoming for Jacksonville when we come back from this break. It is 0-0, but things looking good for the Icemen early on. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. First power play of the night for either club belongs to the Icemen. Jacksonville on the year all the way up to 5th in the league with the man advantage at 17.2%. Orlando's penalty kill, however, equally as good. 3rd overall in the league at 86% for the Solar Bears. The Icemen will send out Brandon Gignac, Christopher Brown, and Aaron Nazarian up front. At the blue line, it's Trevor Hamilton along with Nick Saraceno as a 4th forward. Jacksonville wins the draw. They'll set up shop in the offensive end. It is Gignac, left wing circle. Moves it to the goal line extended. His pass to the blue line went off the linesman, but the Icemen get it right back. It is Nazarian looking for Gignac. Gignac trying to feed to the blue line, but it's bottled up along the wall. Solar Bears pull it away, and they'll flip it ahead for J.J. Pikanich, who skates shorthanded. Pikanich cannot get around the defense from Nick Saraceno, the forward, playing well defensively there. And here comes Gignac into the offensive end. Curling away from Lohan. Lohan with a steal and clear out to center. And the Icemen have to regroup. Still 1:22 to go on this power play. It's Saraceno over the blue line by himself for now. Going wide on Nolan Valou. He'll kick it into the left wing corner. Stolen there by Pikanich. Off glass and out. There was a deflection, so no penalty against the Solar Bears, although the Icemen certainly would have loved it, but not to be. Jacksonville on the power play this year against Orlando. They're 5th in the league overall, again, at 17%, but against the Solar Bears, 7%. 3 for 42 against Orlando. The Solar Bears have certainly had the edge in specialty teams, specifically against the Icemen this year. Although if you're talking about the season series, Jacksonville has the edge in the season series against the Solar Bears. The Icemen are 7-3-2-1 against Orlando this year. Icemen still on the power play. Offside, however, against the Icemen as they tried to gain entry into the zone. So a bit of a slow start on this man advantage. The faceoff will come outside the blue line. 56 seconds to go on the power play for the Icemen. 12:36 remaining in the first period. It is 0-0. Second power play unit comes on for the Icemen with Derek Lodermeyer, Abbott Gerdukis, and Mike Zmatula. The Icemen get it immediately into the Orlando zone. The Solar Bears get it right back out. They'll actually skate it out of the zone before wristing it the length of the ice behind the net of Charles Williams. Riker Killens is with it there for Jacksonville. Killens right up the middle. Stretch pass for Zmatula. He'll deflect into the zone. Windsor got a piece of it into the corner. Lohan trying to clear it. Gerdukis got a piece of it. It bounces to Windsor. He'll take it on a hop, and he'll hold on to it with the glove. Face-off coming in the Solar Bear end. And the Icemen now will send out Eric Bradford with Alex Olivier Voyer and Jake Elmer, along with Michael Kim and Trevor Hamilton at the line. The Icemen in their aviator blue jerseys with the navy blue trim, white numbers. Orlando in their white jerseys with purple and orange trim. Jacksonville wins the draw. It is Kim for Hamilton, right circle. Moves in and fires. That one caught the crossbar. Just missed as he beat Windsor to the stick side, but couldn't get it by the iron as Michael Kim has to track it down inside his own end. The Icemen very close to taking the early lead as they take it into the offensive zone once more. Trying to clear it away as D'Amigo. He knocks it ahead for Michael Jolie. Jolie shorthanded, always dangerous is Jolie. Tries to move on Hamilton. Steps around him. Hamilton gets a piece. Jolie gets it back. His shot is deflected over the crossbar, and the Icemen get it right back. Teams are back at full strength, however, as Kim tries to feed it ahead. It's knocked away by Jolie. Looking for Apache. Sharp angle shot. Goes off the side of the net. Apache gets it right back, looks for the stuff attempt, and Williams had to be sharp on that one. That was his first save of the night as Jacksonville looks to clear out. Another shot blocked high into the air, about 30, 40 feet in the air, but it stays in play. Centering feed from Orlando, and a save made by Williams as Tyler Bird got that forehander away. So the first pressure of the night for Orlando of any kind. And they get their first 2 shots on goal. It took them well over 8 minutes to get their first chance on goal. So the Icemen defensively have been very good. Draw will come to the right side of Williams. It's Nikita Pavlichev for Orlando. All 6'7" of him for the Solar Bears. Opposing him, Brandon Gignac for the Icemen. Gignac wins the draw. It is Jacob Friend rimming it around. It comes free to Brown. He's over the blue line, 2-on-1. Brown for Gignac. And the puck just jumped over his stick. He couldn't redirect it on goal. Pesky with a shot. That is deflected into the corner by the Solar Bears. Spencer feeds it up the right wing for Pavlichev. And Pavlichev safely to center ice. Brown looks for the puck. Pavlichev knocks it free, only to give it up to Andrew Pesky. Pesky feeds Brown to the right wing. It is Saraceno onside. Wrister and a save is made by Windsor. Rebound for the Solar Bears. Mark Auk on his forehand. Looking for Pavlichev. Gignac gets the steal. Turns and fires, and a save is made by Clint Windsor. Just got enough with the left skate. So the Icemen continue to pepper the net of Clint Windsor. Playing very well, but not enough for the lead just yet. Clint Windsor is one of the best in the league. Goals against average of 2.67 for him. Save percentage of 91.7%. He has been rock solid all year long. Played in 42 of Orlando's 68 games, so he is definitely the bell cow for them between the pipes. And he showed why there with that great left skate save as Orlando wins the faceoff, and they'll play it out to center ice. Looking for the feed all alone, and a save. It's going to be a goal for Orlando. Orlando gets the goal. Just like that, it is Tad Kozin, a changeup of a shot that got through the wickets of Charles Williams. And Orlando has now taken a 1-0 lead. At the 10:14 mark remaining in period number 1. Looked like a harmless shot. It was actually Kozin who kind of got hooked from behind by Killens. And so he didn't pull the trigger the way that he wanted to, but because of it, it became a changeup shot. And it caught Williams off guard. Time of the goal is going to be at 9:46, and it's Orlando in the lead on Tad Kozin's 4th goal of the year. Fabricio Ricci assists, along with Michael Jolie, and it's 1-0 Orlando. Icemen have the puck in their own zone. Michael Kim can't clear it yet, comes around the wall to the blue line. Solar Bears hold it in the zone. It is Ricci, defended by Michael Kim. Ricci turns it around for Kozin at the right wing corner. Kozin tries to spin on Bradford. Bradford doesn't let him go. Lusso on the far side wall. dug free by Hamilton for the moment, trying to knock it loose for Kim, and he does. Kim double teamed, great feed though to Alex Olivier Voyer. Excellent vision there from Michael Kim as the Icemen feed it up the left wing side. Hustling after it is Bradford, but Alex Kukali will get there just a half stride ahead. Voyer looks for the steal. He'll get a piece of it, moving it to his forehand, trying to work it free for Saraceno in the right wing corner. Saraceno on the puck to the blue line for Pesky. Pesky loses the handle. It's tapped out of the zone by Tristan Langen, and the Icemen have to regroup for it. It is up the wall and stolen back by Jacksonville. Here comes Gignac with speed. He's got Brown trailing. Brown gets the puck forehand, and another great save by Clint Windsor. So Clint Windsor is the story right now as he has saved all 9 shots that have come his way, and it's Orlando in the lead on a goal from Tad Kozin, 1-0 with 8:52 to go in the first period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
1-0 Solar Bears, 8:52 to go in the first period of play. Arlie Johnson with you as the Icemen desperately need a victory, but again, not just a victory, but a win in regulation, which makes that 1-0 lead from Orlando all the more important. The Icemen cannot play for overtime tonight. They have to play for a victory. In regulation, in 60 minutes, there could be a scenario tonight where it is tied late in the game and the Icemen might be forced to pull their goaltender to try and win in regulation. That's how thin of a line there is between the Icemen still being in the playoffs and potentially being eliminated from the playoffs. So they need to come back and get a couple of them against Clint Windsor, who has been great so far for the Solar Bears. Christopher Brown on the draw for Jacksonville against Tristan Langen. Faceoff is in the defensive zone of Orlando, and Jacksonville wins the faceoff. It's Saraceno for Gignac. To the blue line, it's Killens. Cross ice for Miller. Rister deflected up to Windsor. He'll glove that one. That's one of his few routine saves tonight thus far. But another faceoff to his right this time. Jacksonville is out shooting Orlando 8-3, but they trail 1-0. Brandon Gignac stays out there with Nick Saraceno and Christopher Brown. The Icemen still are without Pascal Ake, still without Brendan Warren. Also not suited up, Ian McKinnon tonight. Croy Evenson, Chase Harrison, Jason Binkley also not suited up as the Icemen get the puck behind the Orlando net. They'll feed it to the line. It is Riker Killens. Nice stop move around a forechecker. Rister is deflected behind the net, however. Icemen get it right back off the wall. Trying to spin a couple of times over is Saraceno for Gignac. Passes deflected, held in briefly, only to have it swept away by J.J. Pikinich out to the Jacksonville blue line. Saraceno redirects into the Solar Bear zone. It's Mark Auk in possession. Plenty of time and space for him as Jacksonville completes a change. It is Auk with a long slap pass off the boards for Jolie. Jolie has it knocked loose, comes high to the Icemen. They'll flip it out to the neutral ice. Auk rimming it around. Williams lets it go for Jacob Friend. Jolie tries to center. Knocked away by Jacksonville, but the Solar Bears get it right back to the left point. A shot in a screen, and making the save was Williams. As Dmitry Samikin got a soft shot away, but with the screen, it was a little challenging for Williams to see. He didn't recognize it until late. Draw will come to the right side of Charles Williams. See Jason Binkley behind the bench tonight, serving as an assistant coach for the Icemen. Helping out head coach Jason Christie. It'll be Derek Lodermeyer against Nikita Pavlichev on the draw. Still a scramble for it. Squirts loose to the blue line, and the Solar Bears hold it in. Nolan Valou behind the net. Derek Lodermeyer is first on it for Jacksonville. Tries to knock it away from a double team. Turns to his forehand side. Now we'll pin it up against the wall, and it comes loose for Jacksonville. It is Elmer playing give and go with Nazarian. Elmer rims it around. Comes to the far side for Derek Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer loses the handle. Moves up high for the Solar Bears. They'll skate with it. Joe Garefa through the neutral zone. Three-man rush. Three back. And a crazy bounce goes the way of Orlando. What a great play by Trevor Hamilton to deflect that shot, because that went off a stanchion right into the slot. Orlando with another centering feed. That deflects away to the near side boards. It's held in by the Solar Bears. Pavlichev can't find the handle behind the net. Jacksonville plays it up the wall, still not out. Williams makes a save with the blocker. Comes to the left point for Kukali. His shot is blocked by Elmer. Centering feed and a save made by Williams. And he'll freeze it for the draw with 6:45 to go in the first period. Updating scores all night long. Nothing to update yet between the Wheeling Nailers and South Carolina Stingrays. Still scoreless with 8 minutes to go in the first period there. The Icemen again desperately looking for a Wheeling victory tonight over South Carolina. We'll give you as many updates as we can with that contest that started at about the same time that this one did. Shot from Orlando is deflected by the Icemen. Here comes Jacksonville through center. Zmatula looking for Rabbit. Deflected at the blue line. Zmatula holds it in for Abbott Gerdukis. Gerdukis at the near side wall. Trying to let it ride for Rabbit and then for Zmatula. Back to Rabbit all alone. It's Gerdukis again, robbed by Windsor. Clint Windsor is playing lights out tonight for the Orlando Solar Bears. That is bad news for Jacksonville. Cannot really find a fault with Jacksonville's game tonight. They're playing very well. But Clint Windsor is the best player on the ice right now, as Wasey Rabbit just set up Abbott Gerdukis all alone on Windsor. And Windsor there to deny and keep it a 1-0 contest. So just keep pounding away if you're Jacksonville. You're not doing anything wrong. You just happen to be trailing in this game. Jacksonville out shooting Orlando 9-4 right now. But they do trail. And Clint Windsor has now made, including that one, just off the top of my head, 3 great glove saves specifically just in this early part of the contest, as the Iceman with a stretch pass up for Nick Saraceno. He'll redirect in behind the Orlando net, and he's first on the puck. Looking for Brown. Brown with a wraparound. Looking for the bank shot is Saraceno, but he is stonewalled by Windsor. So the Icemen continue to pepper the net, but Clint Windsor with more saves for Orlando. As we go to break once more, it's the Solar Bears on top, 1-0 over the Jacksonville Icemen. We've got 5:49 to go in the first. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Solar Bears win the faceoff in their own end. They'll skate to center and clear in after a big hit from Trevor Hamilton on J.J. Pickenich. Almost drove him right into the Icemen bench. But it is the Solar Bears with the puck now in the offensive zone. Jolie trying to spin away from Michael Kim. Couldn't do it. Loose in the corner. Pickenich, a blind pass to the high slot, and it comes away to the Icemen. It's Nazarian. Cross-ice look. Hamilton knocks it out of midair. Tries to beat his man wide. Looks for the centering feed. Knocked away by the Solar Bears. Nice thought there by Hamilton, but knocked aside by Orlando. Solar Bears take it into the offensive end. By himself for the moment is Jerry D'Amigo, looking for help as he's defended by Alex Olivier Voyer. D'Amigo playing it behind the net. Pickenich with a wraparound. Knocked aside. Rebound is blocked by the Icemen. It comes to the left wing for the Icemen. And clearing the zone is Aaron Nazarian. Orlando Skates right back in. Samikin with a wrister. Glove save made by Williams. He'll hang on for the draw. As Jacksonville now out shooting the Solar Bears 10-6, including that shot right there from the Solar Bears. Coming up in the first intermission, we will break down the current standings and I guess just what it would take for the Icemen to advance to the postseason. It will take a lot, but it is not impossible. We'll tell you some of the scenarios that need to take place. I'll give you a sneak preview. The Icemen have to win every game left in their season. Let's start with that. Details to follow. Icemen win the faceoff. It is Jacob Friend around the boards. Rabbit lets it go. No icing here as it moves behind the net of Clint Windsor. Windsor tries to clear it away. Just got it by Gerdukis. Loose in the corner. The Icemen look for the steal. They've got it. Zmatula with a slapper. That was blocked. It comes right back to him. Behind the net for Rabbit. Rabbit for Gerdukis in the right wing corner. He'll tap it down low for Zmatula. Ridden it off the puck by the huge Nikita Pavlichev. Comes free for the Solar Bears. Tyler Bird skates up the right wing. Bird to center ice. He'll forehand in. Pesky will be first on the puck for the Icemen. He'll reverse it to the left wing side. Jacob Friend overskated. He gets it back, however, and finds Brandon Gignac for Gerdukis. Gignac on the right wing. He'll button hook at the circle, dropping it to the blue line. Killens feeds it around the boards all the way to the left side where Brendan Miller pinches in. Miller for Saraceno. Saraceno double teamed on the play. Knocked aside by Orlando. Not cleared. Great play by Miller. Moving it down low for Brandon Gignac. Gignac on his backhand to the left wing circle. Feeds it to the line. Miller, cross ice. He goes over the blue line, and the Icemen will have to regroup back at center. 3:40 to go in the first period. It is 1-0 Orlando, despite the heavy edge in play from Jacksonville. Now it's Orlando with a steal. Langen with a forehand. Save made by Williams. Rebound for Orlando. It is Kukali at the left point. Behind the net for Langen. Langen. Indirect feed to the line. Mark Auk with a shot. That is blocked up high. Comes loose for Rapace. Rapace trying to wheel it underneath for Aaron Luchuk. Luchuk on his backhand. Feeds it to the blue line. Auk with a drive and a heavy screen. Save is made. Rebound and another save made by Williams. He made two of them there for the Icemen, keeping this a one-goal contest. Considering that Jacksonville has to win this game in regulation, Jacksonville just cannot fall behind by more than a goal right now. You do not want to have that kind of pressure moving the rest of the way. One goal, no problem. You can make that up. Two goals, it's not that you can't make it up, but you certainly don't want to be in that situation where you have to score 3 unanswered in regulation. Faceoff is won by the Solar Bears. Delayed offside here as they clear it into the zone. It went just over the blue line, and that allows Jacksonville plenty of time to move it through center. Alex Olivier Voyer tapping it into the zone. Auk moving it D to D for Matthew Spencer. Spencer's lead pass deflects in on net. No icing because it ended up on frame. Hamilton feeds it up the right wing. It is Voyer for Lodermeyer. Had to jump over his stick, and the Solar Bears take possession. Feeding it up the left wing side. Goes off a skate. Hamilton tries to move it away from Luchuk. Luchuk goes down. No call there. It was Langen, rather, not Luchuk. As the Icemen try to clear it. A steal by Luchuk. Slapper on goal. Save made by Williams. Rebound comes around the boards for Nolan Valou. Valou cross ice for Samikin at the left circle. Valou gets it back at center point. Moving it to the right side for Luchuk. Comes off the boards for Rapace. Rapace behind the net of Jacksonville. Back to the line for Samikin. Cross ice it is Valou, and some pressure here from the Solar Bears. Rister is deflected behind the net. Comes free for Rapace. Again around the boards for Valou. Some good offensive zone time for the Solar Bears this time as Langen feeds it into the corner. Langen heads for the benches. Orlando keeps it in the zone. Valou with a slapper. That is blocked, and it finally comes out to center ice. Derek Lodermeyer with that blocked shot. And the Solar Bears now give it up in the neutral zone. Jolie tries to knock it back into his own zone to keep possession. We've got 1:40 to go in the first period. It is a 1-0 game. Orlando has the lead. Jacksonville tries to clear out of their own end, up the left wing side. Held in by Orlando. Save made by Williams. No rebound with exactly 90 seconds to go in period number 1. Still no score in South Carolina between the Nailers and the Stingrays, as the draw will come to the left side of Charles Williams. Orlando has had a little bit of a push these last couple minutes, trying to increase their lead. Centering feed deflects on net. Great save by Williams. Just got enough with the left skate. Solar Bears hold it in, however. It is Pikanich at the right wing circle. To the blue line. Slap shot again saved, made by Williams. Relatively routine save that time, but every save not routine in this situation, and a pressure cooker of a game for the Icemen. Brandon Gignac comes on for the draw. The Icemen would love to try and find an equalizer before heading into the locker room. Right now they've got to take care of their own end, of course, as Jacksonville does win the faceoff. Miller tosses it high into the air, back into the Solar Bear zone. No icing as Kukali ribs it around for Lohan. Good pressure here from the Icemen on the forecheck. They get the steal. Centering feed. Shot is blocked back to the blue line. Riker Killens gets it back for Jacksonville. Playing it into the corner for Saraceno. Saraceno on his forehand. Being hounded from behind by Kukali. Dropping it down low. Lohan tries to clear. It's held in at the line. Kukali again on the backhand. Does move it out of the zone, but it ends up in the bench. And it'll be a face-off in the Solar Bear zone. 44 seconds to go in period number 1. The Icemen will get an offensive zone draw, looking to tie things before heading into the break. Eric Bradford steps on for Jacksonville, along with Aaron Nazarian, the team's leading scorer, and Alex Olivier Voyer. Face-off is won by the Icemen. Friend playing it underneath. Blocked there by Pavlichev, only to give it up to Nazarian. Turn around and a centering feed through the top of the blue paint. Nobody there, and the Solar Bears clear it away. It's Pavlichev. What a hit from Jacob Friend on Nikita Pavlichev, who is still down on the ice and hurt, as the Icemen will carry up the neutral zone. Pavlichev holding his jaw as the Solar Bears end up with it. Pavlichev skating to his own bench right now, but he is still holding his own jaw on that bone-crunching hit from Jacob Friend. Clean hit all the way as we play on. 6 seconds to go in the period. Jacksonville tries to clear it away. Alex Olivier Voyer turns to his forehand, and he'll clear the zone as time expires. What a hit that was from Jacob Friend, and perhaps that'll spark the Icemen and give them a little momentum into the second period. Big time hit there from Jacob Friend, but the Icemen still down by a goal as Orlando now wants to question that non-call from Nolan Bloyer on that hit from Jacob Friend. Jacksonville captain Wasey Rabbit is there also, talking with alternate captain Jerry D'Amigo for the Solar Bears. Jacksonville outshoots Orlando 10-9 in that period, but it's the Solar Bears who have the only goal of the game. Fourth goal of the season from Tad Kozin, his fourth of the year, set up by Fabrizio Ricci and Michael Jolie at 9:46 of period number 1. So Jacksonville is trailing, but they're playing pretty well. 40 minutes left of hockey. We'll see if the Icemen can come from behind and win this one in regulation. They need to if they're going to stay in the Kelly Cup playoff race. It's 1-0 Orlando after one period of play. We'll come back in a few minutes. When we do, we'll give you an update on the Eastern Conference standings and a look at just what the Icemen need to have happen to try and find their way in the playoffs. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and on flowhockey.tv. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are between periods 1 and 2. The Orlando Solar Bears have a 1-0 lead over the Jacksonville Icemen in a game that Jacksonville has to win, and they have to do it in regulation play as well. They need to do it in 60 minutes, so Jacksonville has to score at least twice if they're going to win this one, minimum. Clint Windsor has been lights out for the Solar Bears in the opening 20 minutes of play. Only 10 shots listed for Jacksonville, but many of them labeled, and Windsor was up to the task each and every time. So before we go to the ECHL standings and just where Jacksonville sits and what needs to happen, very quick update. There really isn't one, but the Icemen obviously looking for a Wheeling Nailer victory at the South Carolina Stingrays tonight. They are still scoreless. They're exactly where we are. After one period of play, it's Wheeling nothing, South Carolina nothing. So hopefully the Icemen will get some help from the Wheeling Nailers tonight. With that, let's now move to the standings, and we're only going to focus on 4th, 5th, and 6th place right now for the purposes of this exercise. Orlando currently in 4th place. The top 4 teams in the conference make the playoffs. Right now that belongs to Orlando. If they win tonight, then the Icemen are eliminated. It's as simple as that, no matter what. If Jacksonville wins, however, we're going to focus really on that situation. The Icemen need to win out, but they need more than that. Jacksonville needs to win out, which would give them 79 points on the season. It would give them a winning percentage of 5.563. But there's more to it than that. The Icemen, the easiest path for Jacksonville to make the playoffs is if Jacksonville wins tonight in regulation, along with a South Carolina loss to Wheeling tonight. If those things happen, then all that needs to happen, and I say all like it's nothing, but all that needs to happen is then for South Carolina to defeat Orlando on Thursday night. It is South Carolina at Orlando on Thursday. If that happens, and if the Icemen win out, then Jacksonville comes back from the dead and advances to the playoffs. That's one scenario. There is another scenario, but that's a little more challenging for the Icemen. If Jacksonville wins in regulation tonight, and if South Carolina wins, or for that matter, if they lose in overtime, even if South Carolina gets 1 point, they need to, if South Carolina wins tonight, then South Carolina must lose in regulation to Orlando on Thursday. But there's more to that scenario. Then on Saturday, Orlando would have to turn around and lose in regulation to Florida. Got all that? I'm sure you do. Basically, the Icemen, along with winning out, let's just take that out the window. Everything is just assuming that Jacksonville wins out in regulation and they get their 6 points and they get a winning percentage of 5.563. If that happens, then all they need is a South Carolina loss tomorrow and a win Thursday. That's one way. The other way is a South Carolina win today, a regulation loss on Thursday for South Carolina, and then an Orlando win in regulation. Basically, it's 3 steps. The second way I just said it, it's only 2 steps the first way I said it. If you have any questions, once again, we are here on Mixlr. Send me your questions, write them down. I'll try and answer them as best as humanly possible. We are on the screen right now. Want to say hi, of course, to our people that are listening in on the Mixlr feed, including Isabella Jolene, Steve Chesser, A. Tengestal, Garf Gator, Marty Pat, Mike Mitchell, all of them tuned in, along with countless others worldwide around the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena. That is your pathway to getting there. I know it is complicated, but that is what it would take. If Orlando gets 3 more points combined out of their 4 games, they have eliminated Jacksonville. Same for South Carolina. If they get 3 more points out of their 3 remaining games, then Jacksonville is also eliminated. Making matters worse is those two teams play each other on Thursday. So one of those two teams is guaranteed to get 2 points. We just can't let any of them get 3 points. If they do that, it is over, and Jacksonville ends up not making it to the playoffs under that scenario. We'll take another break and return in a little bit. It is a 1-0 game. The Orlando Solar Bears have the lead over the Jacksonville Icemen. More in a moment. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com. The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. And we are back in downtown Jacksonville, the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Arlie Johnson with you as we have switched sides for period number 2. The Icemen trailing the Orlando Solar Bears 1-0, a game that Jacksonville must win in regulation. I hope it doesn't come down to this, but you could potentially at the end of the game see a very rare situation of a team pulling a goaltender in a tie game. That might happen tonight. The Icemen hope not. We are looking for just a simple comeback here in the second period, and then hopefully coasting to victory in the third period. But right now, Jacksonville is up against it, down by a goal in a game they've gotta have. Icemen played well for the majority of that period, but the only goal of the game belongs to the Solar Bears and Tad Kozin, just his 4th of the year, on a changeup of a backhander that slipped through the pads of Charles Williams. The Icemen now skating from my right to my left for this second period. They'll start with Mike Zmatula, Abbott Gerdukis, Wasey Rabbit. At the blue line, it's Michael Kim and Trevor Hamilton, same 5 that started the game for Jacksonville. Right off the draw, Abbott Gerdukis kicks it to the Orlando line, but the Solar Bears have it. It is Matthew Spencer. Up the boards for Tyler Bird, knocked aside by Jacksonville. Michael Kim drops it into his own end. Hamilton plays it across the ice for Kim. Up the boards for Gerdukis, poking it ahead. It is Rabbit for Zmatula. Zmatula playing it into the corner. Mark Auk takes over for the Solar Bears. Around the boards at the blue line, it's held in by Jacksonville. Zmatula cannot step around Garefa. It's played out to center ice. Huge hit by Kim. Penalty coming on Kim. It's going to be a power play for the Solar Bears as Tyler Bird is down, and he is still down. Potential knee-to-knee hit there to Michael Kim. Nolan Bloyer makes the call. Tripping is going to be the call. Could have been kneeing, could have been tripping. Hard to argue the call as the Solar Bears are going to go to the power play. And Bird is still down. Solar Bear trainer is out to look at him as Bird is favoring his right leg and putting no pressure on it as he is helped to the bench. And we certainly don't want to see that happen to anybody, either team. Any team for that matter. Bird does stay on the bench, so that is a good sign, at least for his health. Wasn't expecting him to go straight to the locker room, but he goes straight to the bench, but he stays there. And now it's Orlando on their first power play of the night. They're 10th in the league with the man advantage, clicking at a 16.2% clip. Jacksonville's penalty kill 7th in the league at 82.5%. Solar Bears win the draw. Right circle, a slap shot, fanning on it was Aaron Luchuk. Moves into the right wing corner. Orlando holds onto it. Spencer at the right point. He walks the line. Feeds it to Luchuk at the circle, right side. Luchuk spins away from Rabbit. Playing it down low, centering feed, deflects back to the line. Spencer gets it. Give and go with Luchuk. Spencer with a wrister. It is blocked in front by Jacob Friend. Comes high for the Solar Bears. Spencer at the blue line. Moving it for Tristan Langen. Langen, cross ice feed for Luchuk. Cross ice again. Luchuk gets it back. Good puck movement here from the Solar Bears. Seam pass. Wrister and a great save by Williams, who jumps out of his crease to cover it up with the glove. Excellent save there from Charles Williams, keeping this a one-score game. 1:21 to go on this power play for the Solar Bears. And the Icemen will change up their penalty kill. Now Mike Zmatula coming on with Eric Bradford. The blue liners are Andrew Pesky with Brendan Miller. Bradford on the faceoff as Orlando keeps the same 5 guys on the ice. Solar Bears win the draw. Spencer with a wrister. That is blocked. Comes right back to Orlando. Spencer again to the left wing for Langen. Langen with a wrister. That's deflected into the corner. Loose along the wall. Solar Bears hold it in to the blue line. Luchuk reaches for it and just holds it into the zone. Aaron Luchuk back to the blue line. It is Spencer. Big hit from Pesky behind the play as the Solar Bears finally lose the handle. Pikanich's feed to the blue line went between the point men and all the way back into Orlando's end. 49 seconds to go on the power play. Jacksonville gets a line change. Solar Bears through center ice. It is Langen at the blue line, broken up by Jacksonville. Here they come shorthanded. Lodermeyer tries to go wide on Spencer, couldn't keep possession, and Orlando picks it up again. Down to just 33 seconds to go on the power play. The Icemen still have only had one shorthanded goal all season long. It's Michael Jolie for the Solar Bears. Takes it into the zone, takes a lick from Jacob Friend, and the drop pass, there was nobody home, and it comes back into the Solar Bear zone. 16 seconds to go on the man advantage. One final rush for Orlando. Gareffa feeds it in behind the Jacksonville net. Hamilton takes a hit in order to feed it for Saraceno. Around the wall, it is Jolie, centering feed all alone. Arister is blocked by Hamilton. Hamilton feeds it up the right wing wall. Brown up ahead. Had Saraceno been able to handle that clear out, it would have been a 2-on-1, just as Michael Kim came out of the penalty box. As it is, the Icemen do a great job of killing that penalty. Orlando and Jacksonville now both 0 for 1 with the man advantage tonight. Solar Bears into the zone. Stick save made by Williams. Crazy bounce off the glass, but it comes free to Jacksonville, and Saraceno moves it to the red line. Down to 17 minutes to go in the second period. Jacksonville trails 1-0. Saraceno can't clear it out, but Jacob Friend does, and Orlando with possession at center. Kukali rims it around, deflects up high, and again out to the neutral zone, where Tad Kozin picks it up. Kozin has the only goal of the game for Orlando, and a steal from Jacksonville in the neutral zone. They can't find Brandon Gignac with the feed, however, and the Icemen can't break into Orlando's end. Another steal, only to have it taken back by the Icemen. Here's Gignac up the left wing. He is onside, cuts into the middle, gets some space, splits the defenders, and a save is made. Rebound, and another stop made. Loose at the top of the crease, and Orlando is able to backhand it away and out to center ice. What a rush there from Brandon Gignac to get just a backhander away as the Icemen bring it right back into the zone. It's Wasey Rabbit behind the Solar Bear net, trying to feed it to the blue line. It goes by Brendan Miller. He was tied up, and Riker Killens now tracks it down. Smatula stops on a dime, feeds it for Miller, winds and fires. It's deflected out of play by Orlando on the big slapper from Brendan Miller. 15:55 to go in the second period. Jacksonville still trailing by a score of 1-0. They are still scoreless in South Carolina, early second period between the Wheeling Nailers and South Carolina Stingrays. Faceoff is to the right of Clint Windsor. Jacksonville with only one shot on net in this period. Of course, they had to kill off a penalty for the majority of it. Aaron Nazarian tries to win the faceoff to himself. It goes into the near side corner. Orlando takes it away. Trying to hold it in the zone is Voyer. Rapace gets it back for Orlando. He'll skate to the left, pass to the right. Mark Auk using the boards to feed it to the neutral zone, and the Icemen take over. It is Bradford. Bradford's flip pass blocked, but it comes right back to Hamilton. Hamilton's outlet pass out of the reach of Voyer, and the Solar Bears take over. It is Mark Auk feeding Langen. Jacksonville with the loose puck, only to have it brought back in by Orlando's Matthew Spencer. Jacksonville with possession behind their own net. It is Hamilton up the right wing wall. Neither team can really put a couple of passes together just yet. Orlando takes it into the zone. They give it up again. Here come the Icemen. Bradford onside with Voyer. Trailing is Nazarian. Bradford looks for a man at the blue line. That is Andrew Pesky. Pesky with a wrister. That is blocked into the corner. And the Icemen never could get anything to develop there on that rush. Orlando skates through center ice. It is Luchuk with a soft flip in behind the net of Charles Williams. Pesky takes over for Jacksonville. Tries to chip it away from D'Amigo. D'Amigo with a turnover. Shot from Pikanich goes wide. Comes all the way to the blue line. Samikin holds it in. It banks off behind the net. Stuff attempt, and Williams had to be sharp, making a great save on Jerry D'Amigo with 14:34 to go. That took a strange bounce off the apron of the net. Might have gone off the curve of the apron, and that's why it stayed at the far side instead of where I think most people, including Williams, would have originally expected it, at the near side. D'Amigo tried the stuff attempt. Williams recognized the tricky bounce just in time and was able to get a right pad on that wraparound attempt. Keeping this game 1-0. Some key saves there from Charles Williams in this period. Jacksonville wins the draw. They'll play it into Orlando's end. Solar Bears toss it right back out to the red line. It is Miller feeding it for Smatula. Smatula trying to go wide on Samikin. He'll drop it for Rabbit. Wrister on goal. Easy pad save is made by Windsor. And the rebound belongs to Orlando. It is fed up the left wing. Michael Jolie against Brendan Miller. Neither of them get it. They both had it go by him. It's Icemen with possession. Wasey Rabbit trying to move it cross ice. He'll find Miller. Miller for Gerdukis, who will poke it in. Ends up on net. And able to take the faceoff is going to be Clint Windsor. He wants a draw, and we'll take this break with them. We're down to 13 minutes, 55 seconds to go in period number 2. It remains Orlando 1, Jacksonville nothing. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. Jacksonville trailing 1-0, and we now have a update from South Carolina where the Stingrays have drawn first blood. 1-0 on a Matthew Weiss goal for South Carolina. The Icemen were looking for a wheeling victory, but it's the Stingrays on the board. Rister from Jacksonville as we resume live play here. Save is made by Windsor with the blocker. Rebound for the Solar Bears. It is Auk up the far glass by everybody and into the Jacksonville end. It was deflected in, so no icing as Williams plays it around the wall. Pavlichev falls down on the play as he swings it to the opposite wing. Pesky up the boards. That goes by everybody, and this will be icing against the Icemen this time with 13:29 to go in period number 2. For Jacksonville, a win in regulation tonight, and they will not be able to be eliminated tonight. They'll at least buy them a little time. So they can only take care of their own business for the time being as a shot towards goal is blocked. Great play defensively by Andrew Pesky, holding up the mammoth Nikita Pavlichev. The Icemen will ice the puck again, but Pesky holding up that exceptionally large 6'7" forward to keep him away from that rebound. It was in a dangerous position. Pavlichev on the faceoff against Christopher Brown. And it is controlled by Brown for Pesky. Up the wall, a steal from Orlando on the turnover. Gareffa to the blue line. Auk with a one-timer. That was blocked up high. Comes for the Icemen. Bouncing puck, but they do have it. Gignac with a flip pass for Saraceno. Over the blue line, he's onside. He'll curl at the circle, trying to move it cross ice. Blocked by Orlando and skated out of the zone. It's Tyler Bird back on the ice. Good to see him back out there. He'll clear it in behind the Jacksonville net. Bird hustles after it, but the Icemen have it. Jacob Friend now gives it up, and a turnover from Orlando, only to give it up back to Jacksonville. It is Gignac for the Icemen. Gaining center ice, and he'll forehand in. Christopher Brown first on the puck for Jacksonville. He'll rim it around to the far side. Nazarian spins away from a man, cuts around another behind the Orlando net. Nazarian with a little more space, feeds it to the line. It is Michael Kim. Kim with a wrister. It is deflected in front, bounces high to Jacksonville. A shot that's deflected wide. Comes free for Voyer for the Icemen. To the right point, it's Hamilton. Cross ice for Kim. Fakes the shot, takes the shot. Save made by Windsor. Great play by Kim to fake that first shot and then find a shooting lane as Hamilton takes the body on Pikanich. Solar Bears clear into the Icemen zone. Nazarian tries to feed it around the wall. Takes a tricky bounce, but it comes to the Icemen. It is Bradford with a backhand flip pass for Hamilton. The defenseman leads the rush onside. Nazarian with a shot deflected. Score! And the Icemen have tied it up. Eric Bradford gets the goal with 11:54 to go in the second period. We're all square. It's 1-1. And what a feed that was from Nazarian to Bradford. That was a shot pass all the way, and Bradford redirects it through the pads of Clint Windsor. And the Icemen are on the board at the 8:06 mark of period number 2. 1-1 on Eric Bradford's 10th of the year. Here's Joe Massa at ice level.
His 10th goal of the season, number 19, Eric Bradford. Assisted by number 22, Ara Nazarian. And number 47, Trevor Hamilton. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 6 seconds.
Eric Bradford's 10th from Ara Nazarian and Trevor Hamilton at the 8:06 mark of the second period. For Nazarian, that is his 50th point of the year with that helper. The team leader for the Icemen as Jacksonville takes it back into the offensive zone, looking for more as a man got tripped up for the Icemen. No call there, but the Icemen keep possession. It is Zmatula into the corner for Rabbit. Rabbit spins on a man, gets it back to Zmatula, to the blue line. Killens with a shot, and the save made by Windsor. Rebound bounces towards the blue line. It comes out to center ice, and the Icemen get it right back. It is Riker Killens. Headman pass for Zmatula. That's a good outlet pass from Killens. Jacksonville back into the zone. Around the boards we go to the near side. Brendan Miller shot towards goal. That is blocked by the Solar Bears. Getting a piece of there is Miller, cannot hold it in the zone, and the Solar Bears will play it into Jacksonville's end. 10:57 to go in the second period. The Icemen are on the board. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Orlando keeping it in the offensive zone. They'll rim it around. Gerdukis tries to clear it away. First attempt was blocked, second attempt, and he chips it off glass and out. Solar Bears are on the puck. Long stretch pass on the tape of Tristan Langen. Langen cannot step around Abbott Gerdukis. Comes behind the net. Luchuk gets hit from behind by Jacob Friend. Friend starts the rush. It's a 3-on-2 for the Icemen. Odd man rush, and it does not develop. It comes out to center ice. Lodermeyer's pass went behind Nick Saraceno, and Jacksonville couldn't even gain the zone. Orlando plays it back into Jacksonville's end now. Williams runs a little bit of interference from Michael Jolie as the Icemen play it through center ice. It's Saraceno onside. Waits for a trailer. Now we'll play it down low, trying to find Jake Elmer. Comes around the wall for Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer dropping it back underneath. Elmer taking the body against Alex Kukali. Those two are tied up along the wall. Elmer wins the battle, tried to feed to the blue line, but it didn't get there. J.J. Pickenich picked it off, and he'll skate it out and move it into Jacksonville's end. And first on the puck are the Solar Bears. Trying to freeze it was Williams. He could not get to it, but it comes free for Jacksonville. Here comes Saraceno again at center ice. Saraceno onside, playing it for Elmer behind the Orlando net. Elmer taps it around the wall. Michael Kim, great spin move to keep it in. Spins around another player. Moving it underneath. Jumps over the stick of Elmer. Back to the far side wall. Elmer gives chase. D'Amigo clears it by everybody. And we're going to have no icing? Why no icing there? I thought for sure that was icing. We'll play on. 9:15 to go in the second period. 1-1 hockey game. The Icemen clear it into Orlando's end. Rabbit takes the body on a man, but the Solar Bears take the puck, and they'll move it out to the neutral zone. A good back check there from Gerdukis, knocking the puck free briefly. Solar Bears get it back. They'll tap it to the Jacksonville zone, and airmailing it up to center ice is Brendan Miller. Gloving it down for the Icemen is Abbott Gerdukis, and he'll feed it into the zone. 8:47 to go in the second period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Eric Bradford just tied it up a few minutes ago for the Icemen. Solar Bears with the puck in their own zone. It's Valou with an outlet pass. Intercepted by the Icemen in the neutral zone. Killens flips it in. Giving chase is Alex-Olivier Voyer, but Valou is on the puck first. Voyer peels off on the forecheck. That gives Orlando plenty of time to go through center ice. It's Tyler Bird trying to go wide on Miller. Miller rides him into the boards. Killens swings it around. Voyer chops it out. Well done defensively there by the Icemen. Nazarian trying to steal the puck, but he can't get it away from Mark Auk. It's Anthony Rapace into the zone. Drop pass for Garefa. Shot goes well wide. Rapace picks it up off the end boards. Auk with a wrister. Deflected wide on the play by Langen. Comes up high for Nazarian. He'll spin away from a hit from Rapace as Miller plays it behind his own net for Killens. Up ahead it is Nazarian, just out of his reach, and it'll trickle into the Solar Bear zone. Left wing side, Mark Auk up ahead. Blocked at center by the Icemen. Can't gain possession, however. The Solar Bears get it back, and they'll drive it in deep. Miller tries to clear. Spencer got a piece of it for the Solar Bears. It's still in the zone. Loose right along the dasher. Knocked down by the Icemen. It comes to the left wing side, and Bradford will knock it out. Still 1-1. Orlando redirects into the left side of Williams. Tristan Langan on the puck first for the Solar Bears. Hit off the puck by the Icemen and Brendan Miller. That starts Jacksonville on a rush. It's Saraceno. Chipping and chasing is Saraceno. Lohan first on the puck. He'll take a hit to feed it to Jolie. Saraceno just drilled him into the glass behind the Solar Bear net. But Orlando has the puck, and they will skate out to center. So the Icemen not able to get their forecheck going in the last few shifts. We'll see if they can get it going, if they can clear it in another time. The Icemen do clear it ahead now at the neutral zone. It is Gignac trying to knock it free. Comes loose for Andrew Pesky. Pesky, the defenseman, leads the charge. He's into the zone onside. Pesky trying to go wide on Kukali. He'll take it into the corner. It is Brandon Gignac to the blue line for Gerdukas, who is covering for Pesky. Rabbit at the right circle. Tries to center. It is deflected and skated out by Michael Jolie. Jolie stick handles around a man. Moves it ahead for D'Amigo. D'Amigo defended by Mike Zmatula, a pair of number 9s. Zmatula taking it behind the Jacksonville net, trying to knock it free. Comes to the blue line. Mark Awe couldn't handle it. It goes off his stick and into the Orlando bench. And we will take a break in the action. We've got 6 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the second period. Jacksonville is on the board. They have scored off the blade of Eric Bradford. It's 1-1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
We've got a contest here, 1-1, 6:13 to go in the second period. Good news from Charleston. It's also 1-1 now. The Wheeling Nailers have tied it up. Patrick Watling has equalized for the Nailers. They've got 8 minutes left in that game. Faceoff is in the Jacksonville zone as we resume action here. Icemen control it. It is Nazarian, double teamed. He'll toss it back behind his own net, moving it around the wall for Hamilton. Long stretch pass, bounces free, comes for the Solar Bears. Auk off the wall, indirect feed for D'Amigo, who'll backhand it ahead for Jolie. Jolie at the circle, save made by Williams. Williams looked behind him briefly, but the puck was behind the net, as the Solar Bears get a shot away from the blue line. That goes wide, comes free for the Icemen. Nazarian feeding it to the neutral zone. Orlando takes over. The Icemen out shooting Orlando 16-13 in this contest. It's a 1-1 game. Solar Bears rim it around in the Jacksonville zone. First on it there is Nikita Pavlichev. Slips away from him. It belongs to Jacksonville now. Bradford up the right side, just out of the reach of Voyer. He might have broken down the right wing side, and the Solar Bears end up with the puck. It is Samikin tapping it for Bird. Bird back for Samikin, and then over the line it's Pavlichev. Offside, however, is going to be called against Orlando, and we'll take another break with 5:06 to go in the second period. Jacksonville now even up 1-1 with Orlando. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
We are back as the Icemen try to play it into the zone. We've got a whistle and a stoppage in play. Net came off of its pegs, and that'll result in a face-off in the offensive zone for the Icemen. The Icemen with 6 shots this period, Orlando with 4. The Icemen, I think, have had the edge in play for the most part this entire game, but it is 1-1. Derek Lodermeyer on the face-off for the Icemen. He's got Jake Elmer and Brandon Gignac with him. Lodermeyer wins the face-off. Friend didn't have a shooting lane. He'll just play it down low instead. Elmer takes the body, comes around to the far side boards. Lodermeyer tries to keep it moving at the blue line. Pesky hustles, somehow holds it in, but Gignac didn't know it. He has to skate out to center ice. Jacksonville does keep possession of the puck, but it is back in their own zone now. Gignac, cross ice look for Elmer. Elmer tries to feed for Lodermeyer. That is knocked aside, and the Icemen have it again inside their own line. It's Friend up the wall for Lodermeyer. He'll deflect in, but it ends up over the glass and out of play. So the clock stops with 4:22 to go in the second period. Jacksonville seems like they've been in a win-at-all-costs mode for about the last 6 weeks of the season, and they've been doing a great job of it on home ice, especially against Orlando. Jacksonville has only lost 1 game in regulation at home against the Solar Bears this year. They won 2 big games against Orlando in each of the last couple of weeks, both in regulation. They need to do it again tonight and Friday. Solar Bears now in the offensive zone. Rapace got a stick up high on Brendan Miller as the net comes off of its pegs again, and we're gonna have a whistle and a face-off outside the blue line because it was Orlando who crashed the net. It was actually Tristan Langen who pushed Brendan Miller into the net, ultimately dislodging it. So instead of an offensive zone draw for the Solar Bears, it comes outside the blue line. Mike Zmatula along with Wasey Rabbit and Abbott Gerdukis. And the Icemen have possession. It's Zmatula trying to find Gerdukis, just out of his reach. Solar Bears sweep it up the boards, and the Icemen try to clear it ahead again. Langen breaks it up, dropping it into his own end for Alex Kukali. D to D for Kevin Lohan. Lohan feeds Luchuk. Luchuk deflects in behind the net. Riker Killens drives it around the wall. Kukali bringing it right back in. It's a delayed offside here as the Icemen carry through their own end. It is Brendan Miller. Miller right up the middle. He's onside all by himself for the moment. Drop pass for Zmatula. Shot deflected. Gerdukis will put it just wide of the net as it bounced off the leg of Windsor and ended up going just wide on the play. Rabbit on his backhand. Feeds for Zmatula. Zmatula all the way to the blue line. He'll play it underneath for Rabbit. Rabbit skating into the right wing corner. Spins away from a man. Tries to tap it away for himself, and he's got it. Dropping it for Gerdukis. He couldn't get the shot away. It was blocked by the Solar Bears, and Orlando plays it to center ice. Michael Kim unable to get the puck away from Langen. Langen now loses it to Kim, and the Icemen play it up the wall. Abbott Gerdukis trying to clear, can't do it yet. Icemen hemmed in their own zone. Pikanich and Kim fight for the loose change. The Icemen pull it away. They'll play it to center ice. Orlando tries to move it right back in. It is Nazarian kicking it ahead. 2-on-1 for the Icemen. Bradford, great play defensively by the Solar Bears. Matthew Spencer taking away the shot and pass at the same time with a slide on the ice as Jacksonville is unable to keep it in the zone. Michael Kim moves it end to end at center ice. It is Hamilton. Cross ice once more for Kim. Bouncing puck. Nobody can get the handle to it. Finally, the Solar Bears pull it away. That was a spectacular play from Matthew Spencer from the Solar Bears, breaking up that 2-on-1. It developed very late. Spencer recognized that and knew if he could just slide down to the ice that he could take away the shot and pass from Eric Bradford at the same time. Down to 1:58 to go in the second period. Still a 1-1 hockey game. Solar Bears through the neutral zone. Garefa forehands in. Williams blocks it behind the net for Pesky. Pesky skating up the right wing. Accelerating over the red line, then over the blue. The defenseman activates. He'll knock it down behind the Orlando net. Jacksonville's first on the puck. It is Elmer. Cross ice look deflected by Orlando. Foot race for the puck as it goes into the Icemen zone. Pesky is on it. Who move it cross ice for Friend. Friend up the left wing for Saraceno. Now for Gignac. Gignac couldn't find the handle. He overskated the puck because of, I think, some slow ice, really more than anything else, as the Solar Bears clear it out back into the Jacksonville zone. Riker Killens behind his own net. Starts up the right wing side. His pass is blocked and held in on a turnover. Solar Bears have it. Pavlichev with a forehand that's deflected by the Icemen defense. I think Killens recovered there and knocked it out of play. 1:06 to go in the second period. 1-1 in this contest. Still 1-1 in Charleston, South Carolina between the Stingrays and the Wheeling Nailers. Jacksonville looking for a Wheeling victory there. Of course, the Icemen need this one in regulation. And we will drop the puck again between Gerdukis and Langen. Gerdukis won it. Miller couldn't move with it, however. The Solar Bears rim it around, comes all the way to the right point for Spencer. Spencer playing it behind the Jacksonville net. Centering feed deflects up high, and it comes all the way out to the red line. Final minute of play in period number 2 in a 1-1 hockey game. Solar Bears play it into the Icemen zone. Williams feeds it for Miller. Miller up the left wing. It is Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit chips it off glass and into the Orlando zone. No icing. Spencer tries to clear. Finds Langen. Then Rapace taps it ahead. Trying to skate with the puck is Aaron Luchuk. Luchuk couldn't get there. Killens beat him by a stride. Abbott Gerdukis off the boards at center. It is Rabbit backhanding it behind his back into the Solar Bear end. 19 seconds to go in the period. Jacksonville's getting a line change late as the Solar Bears have it in their own zone. Jacksonville needs a steal in the offensive end with 10 seconds to go in the period. Spencer behind his own net. Up the left wing side. Back to the right for Lohan. 4 seconds to go. Solar Bears get it into the zone. 1 second left. They get a shot on goal. It would have counted. Williams making the routine save. And we will head to the locker room once more. After 2 periods of play, the Icemen have equalized. A goal from Eric Bradford, his 10th of the year, has this game knotted up at 1 apiece. Going through the entire scoring, Orlando took an early 1-0 lead at the 9:46 mark of the first period. Tad Kozin, his 4th goal of the year, set up by Fabricio Ricci and Michael Jolie. It was 1-0 Solar Bears after 1, but the Icemen get the tying goal from Eric Bradford, his 10th of the year. Aaron Nazarian on the primary assist. Point number 50 on the year for Nazarian. That's a great watermark for him to get to this year, the team's leading scorer. Trevor Hamilton also getting a helper on that goal at the 8:06 mark of period number 2. Shots on goal for the second period. Jacksonville had 7. They have a 2-period total of 17. Orlando only had 4 shots on net that period. They have a 2-period total of 13. So the Icemen are tied after 2 periods, but a tie is not going to do it for the Icemen tonight. They need a win, and they need to do it in the 3rd period. Jacksonville must outscore Orlando in the 3rd period. They cannot wait for overtime tonight. They've got to do it in the final 20 minutes of regulation play if they are going to have some hopes of advancing in the Kelly Cup playoffs. 1-1 after 2 periods of play. We'll be back in a few minutes. This is Jacksonville Icemen Hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jaxicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are between periods 2 and 3. The Jacksonville Icemen are even up with the Orlando Solar Bears. It is 1-1 after 2 periods of play. The Icemen getting the game tying goal from Eric Bradford, his 10th of the year, at the 8:06 mark of period number 2. Well, what's up ahead for the Icemen? There's very little left, at least for this year. But the last home game of the year, in the regular season anyway, is going to be this Friday. Once again, it'll be the Orlando Solar Bears in town. Friday night at 7:05, the final regular season game of the year. The Icemen obviously hoping that it is not the final game of the year, but they need a lot of things to break their way in order to find a postseason game and for the Icemen to find a way into 4th place and into the postseason. But it is going to be the final home game, and after that, hopefully it is back to a regular non-pandemic season next year. The 2021-22 season, of course, is upon us. If you don't have your season tickets already, well, what are you waiting for? You might as well get them now. Get your seats available. Everything that I understand is all seats are open, no more restrictions, no more 30% capacity. Masks will not be mandated. They're not now, for that matter. Get your season tickets now for the Icemen for the 21-22 All-Star season. Remember, the Icemen, because they couldn't host the All-Star game this year due to the pandemic, they are doing it next year. In fact, I actually got a chance to give a quick hello to the commissioner of the ECHL. Ryan Creelan is in attendance tonight. Talked to him, and for the couple minutes that I was with him, he told me this is the first game he has been able to watch in person all season long, which is absolutely remarkable. That'll tell you just how much this pandemic has really hampered things, that the commissioner can't even travel to games, but finally able to do it for the final week of the regular season. And I think the Icemen, along with Ryan Creelan, are going to be talking a little All-Star game talk for the upcoming 21-22 season, and maybe try and get a few of the logistics taken care of for that. So it was wonderful to see him today. Phenomenal guy, great commissioner, and we look forward to hosting the 2022 All-Star game. It's going to be on January the 17th of 2022. That is on Martin Luther King Day. Do not miss it, as the stars will come out for the ECHL next year right here on the First Coast at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Quick update from Charleston. Not the update I want to provide you. The South Carolina Stingrays have regained the lead. It is now 2-1 over the Wheeling Nailers in that one. South Carolina getting the go-ahead goal from Mark Cooper. That is now after 2 periods of play. So the Icemen looking for Wheeling to win that one, preferably in regulation. That means that the last place Nailers need to put a couple on the board in the final period to help out Jacksonville. It doesn't mean that Jacksonville is eliminated just by a South Carolina victory. However, Jacksonville lost tonight of any kind, or I believe even if it ends up being in overtime of any kind, and I believe Jacksonville would then be eliminated at that point. So the Icemen certainly do not want that to happen on home ice. They want to win and stay alive. If South Carolina does win that game, and if the Icemen win their game tonight in regulation, then Jacksonville still can advance. But here is what would have to happen at that point. South Carolina would have to lose in Orlando in regulation on Thursday. That would need to be followed by an Orlando loss in regulation to Florida on Saturday, and that would be combined with 2 more Jacksonville victories, both in regulation. A lot needs to happen, but it is not impossible. It can be done. First things first, the Icemen must win in regulation tonight to stay alive in the playoffs, and then we'll just see what happens from there. Jacksonville can only control their own destiny for themselves. They cannot control their destiny for the playoffs. The rest of it is out of their control, and they're going to need some help. We'll see if they get it tonight and possibly Thursday night and possibly Saturday night as well. We will take another break and return in just a few minutes. It's a 1-1 hockey game between the Jacksonville Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing face-up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, If you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com. The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. And we are back in downtown Jacksonville. If you're watching on flowhockey.tv, you are looking at the replay of Jacksonville's goal from the second period from Eric Bradford with a redirection of an Aaron Nazarian shot pass through the pads of Clint Windsor and into the net. 1-1 is the score. The Icemen need to win this one, though, in regulation. So they've got to win this period to win in regulation. As we are ready to go, the Icemen hype music is on, getting ready for the third period. And we'll see if it can carry Jacksonville to yet another win on home ice. The Icemen now will be skating from my left to my right. It's been relatively a penalty-free game, only one power play for each team. Both teams are 0 for 1 thus far. And again, it really just comes down to the Icemen winning the games that they can play. They've only got 3 of them left. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, but they don't want it to be because of something that they did. They want to win out. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the other contests. I know, talking to Jason Christie, he would tell you that he's going to make sure his team plays to the best of their ability throughout the remainder of the regular season, no matter what. But especially right now, with so much on the line for the Icemen. Orlando, there's not nearly as much on the line, although they certainly have to do well against South Carolina. They have a huge game on Thursday night against the Stingrays as the puck is down and we have an immediate whistle. It's offside against Jacksonville. This game to Orlando doesn't mean nearly as much as the one on Thursday does to them when it's Orlando against South Carolina. Those two teams have the inside track over Jacksonville. Orlando currently has an advantage over South Carolina, but if they lose to the Stingrays on Thursday, that lead could evaporate. Icemen bring it into the Orlando zone. It is Spencer up the wall for Gareffa and out to the neutral zone. Andrew Pesky lofts it right back in. Windsor drops it down for Matthew Spencer. Defending him is Gerdukas at the top of the blue paint. Spencer passes to the left wing. Auk headmans it for Gareffa, who deflects in behind the Jacksonville net. Icemen move it up the wall. With some speed, it is Saraceno over the line for Gignac, looking for a trailer. It is deflected on his pass. He gets it right back, feeds Brown into the corner. Brown for Saraceno at the half wall. Turns to his forehand. He'll rim it around to the near side wall. Gignac tries to knock it loose. Pavlichev with the steal, and the Solar Bears will play it outside their own line. Brown finishes his check as the Icemen try to get it over the blue line. It's going to be an offside call against the Icemen. Nikita Pavlichev back out onto the ice after he took a wicked check from Jacob Friend earlier in the game. I don't know how the 6'7" Nikita Pavlichev could get hit in the jaw, but he did feel that one in his jaw. I don't think it was a head hit. I think his head went into the glass, and the stick goes up high. No call from Nolan Boyer. Eric Bradford with his palms face up, wondering where's the call. But we play on. Right off the draw, his stick got up onto his face, but we will skate on as the Icemen have it in their own zone. It is Michael Kim on the left wing, tossing it to the Orlando line. It's a bouncing puck there. Icemen cannot clear the puck or bring it in the zone. Instead, it's Orlando and Michael Jolie trying to go wide on Kim. Kim rides him into the wall, then takes the puck away, but Jolie gets it right back at the blue line. Shot towards goal, blocked in front by Hamilton. Comes to the near side for D'Amigo. D'Amigo with a centering feed by Pikanich. That's knocked away by Kim. Pikanich gets it right back, however. Nazarian holds him up against the wall. Pikanich gets it back behind the Jacksonville net. Wraps it around right through the paint. And Orlando unable to get a stick on it. Then Williams with a shoulder save up high. Centering feed looking for Jolie. Knocked aside by the goaltender stick of Williams on a poke check there. Jolie couldn't get the shot away. And Jacksonville finally clears the zone. Tricky save there from Charles Williams with the left shoulder as Orlando has it inside their own line. Jolie deflects in behind the net of Williams. Williams flipping it around the glass. Blocking it is his defenseman, Riker Killens. Jacksonville cannot clear out yet. A trip there on the play, no call. Orlando with a centering feed. Rapace nearly redirected it into a wide open net, but he couldn't put it home. And the Icemen feed it up the wall, trying to clear as Gerdukas. Still can't do it. And it's Orlando still with some pressure. Rapace spinning on Killens. Orlando has had the edge in play these opening few minutes of the period. The Icemen now with a steal, and here comes Jacksonville. Rabbit at center ice, he'll forehand in. The Icemen needed a line change as Windsor flips it around the boards at the blue line, hustling to hold it in. Saraceno got a piece of it, but not enough. It was stolen and played out of the zone by Luchuk. Tristan Langen for the Solar Bears for Anthony Rapace. Rapace is onside, trying to do a self-pass off the end boards, but the Icemen pick it up. Nice first pass out of their own zone, and the Icemen will break out. Miller, the defenseman, leads the attack. He's onside, dropping it for Gignac. Gignac at the right point, looking for Pesky. Wrister in a screen. It was blocked up high by the Solar Bears. Comes free for Pavlichev. Big hit there by Saraceno, and the Icemen get the turnover. It is Gignac, ridden off the play by Pavlichev. And the Solar Bears will clear it out this time. In the neutral zone, Andrew Pesky feeds it. It is Gignac trying to knock it free. The fans getting restless as a couple men go down off the puck. Gignac tries to play it back into the zone. He'll flip it high into the air to the left side of Windsor. There's a loose stick on the ice that belongs to somebody. Couldn't even tell you who. As the Solar Bears have it to the left of their netminder. Lead pass went off that stick that was on the ice, and it redirected back into the Icemen zone. No icing here as Jacob Friend tries to rim it around to the near side. Lodermeyer looks to deflect it away. He got it to center, but Orlando gets it right back. Behind the play, Kukali is slow to get to the bench, and he slams the bench doors. Orlando gets an opportunity on net, but a great save by Williams. The rebound for the Icemen. It's Elmer one-on-one against Spencer. Elmer stops at the right wing circle, curls away, tries to throw it into the high slot for Hamilton. Hamilton looking to go back for Elmer. Elmer with a wrister. That's deflected into the corner, and it comes into the far side for the Solar Bears and Nolan Valou. We're down to 15:26 to go in the third period. Still 1-1 is your score. Michael Jolie, stick handles around Gerdukas. Over the blue line is Jolie, but offside will be called against Orlando. And a stoppage in play now with 15:18 to go. And the draw will be outside the blue line for the Icemen. Mike Zmatula on the faceoff. And he'll win it. It goes to Hamilton, then to Abbott Gerdukas. Gerdukas, lead pass, deflects away. It comes to Rabbit. Tries to play it underneath the Orlando net. Zmatula continues it along. Gerdukas trying to get by a man. Zmatula with a wraparound. Then a score! Mike Zmatula with the wraparound goal. Backhands it inside the far post. 15:01 to go in the third period. Jacksonville needs to win this one in regulation. They've got the lead. It's 2-1 Icemen. A quick turnaround from Mike Zmatula behind the net. Windsor had the short side post guarded, but Zmatula went all the way to the far post and slipped it inside. And Jacksonville with the lead, 2-1, as we bring you to Joe Massa down at ice level.
Your second Iceman goal, scoring his 21st goal of the season, number 9, Mike Zmatula. Assisted by number 39, Abbott Gerdukas. And number 20, Wasey Rabbit. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 59 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 9, Mike Zmatula. Assisted by Gerdukas and Rabbit. Time of the goal, 4:59.
That's goal number 21 on the year for Mike Zmatula. Jacksonville's on top now, 2-1. For Zmatula, that is now the team leader in goals with those 21. As Jacksonville tries to pressure into the Orlando zone, Solar Bears get it back and play it into the Icemen end. It is Pesky circling the back of his cage. He'll feed it for Bradford. Bradford unable to play it in deep, but the Icemen still have possession. It is Pesky, D to D for Friend. Backhanding it in is Nazarian. Solar Bears are first on the puck, trying to clear it. It goes high off the glass. That was very nearly a delay of game against the Solar Bears, and Nolan Valou, it barely stayed in play. D'Amigo gets to center ice. He'll toss it in on the forehand. Miller takes the body on Jolie. Then Miller takes the puck away. Feeds it for Killens. Up the right wing for Gignac. It's a 2-on-2 for the Icemen. Gignac will chip in. Brown chases after it. Playing it around the boards is Windsor, but Jacksonville's first on the puck, at least for the moment, only to give it up immediately to the Solar Bears. It is Pikanich from the neutral zone. Killens takes him into the glass, and Jacksonville takes the puck away. Lead pass for Saraceno. That eludes him. This is going to be icing against Jacksonville. 13:39 to go in the third period, but the Icemen are now on top by a score of 2-1. They trailed 1-0 after one, but a game-tying goal in the second period from Eric Bradford, and the go-ahead goal just a few minutes ago from Mike Zmatula, his 21st of the year, from Abbott Gerdukas and Wasey Rabbit. And that has Jacksonville on top by 1. Far from over. Lots of time left in this game, but the Icemen get a steal in their own zone. Here comes Brown with Saraceno. Brown for Saraceno. He'll just clear it in. Jacksonville wanted a line change after that icing call. Solar Bears streaking out of their own end. It is Mark Auk. Indirect feed for Piconich, giving it up to Jacksonville's Trevor Hamilton. Hamilton sends away Rabbit. Rabbit is onside on the left wing, trying to go wide on Spencer. Spencer takes him into the boards. Well done. Matula got a piece of a clearing attempt, but not enough to keep possession as the Solar Bears move it up the right wing. Trying to center it. Hamilton was all over that defensively for the Icemen. He'll start the rush. Up the right wing side, huge hit up high by Samikin. We are playing on, it's a 3-on-1 for the Solar Bears. What a save, and behind the play, some players are going after Dimitri Samikin as Hamilton got hit up high, and Abbott Gerdukis didn't like that one bit. Off the play, remember that save from Charles Williams. I'm not sure if it would have counted or not because of the fight, but it was a 3-on-1 that developed because Jacksonville went after Dimitri Samikin, and Williams with a marvelous glove save. It was so loud in here, I couldn't hear a whistle, so I don't know if the shot would have counted or not. Getting up very late is Wasey Rabbit from that hit from Samikin. Iceman trainer Scott McClay coming out. Rabbit is back up on his feet. He appears to be okay. He is skating under his own power, and then Rabbit staring down Samikin, staring down the referee as well. He is the team captain, so I do wonder if he would get the opportunity to talk to Nolan Bloyer, or if he has to go to the bench because he was injured, forcing the trainer to come out. So we'll see what these penalties are going to be for. There's 2 minutes on the board for each team here, which to me tells me it's going to be 4-on-4 for 2 more minutes. 2 minutes each for roughing. So the hit on Wasey Rabbit was not called, only the roughing after the hit. Nick Saraceno can't believe it, but Nolan Bloyer didn't see it the same way that the Icemen did. Jason Christie really wants to have a word with Nolan Bloyer. He is letting him have it right now at the Icemen bench. The head man for the Icemen does not typically get that animated, but there's a lot on the line for this one, and he wanted to let Nolan Bloyer know what he felt about it. It's not going to change the call, but if Jason Christie is telling a referee that he made a mistake, then you know that he feels pretty strongly about it, because that's not typically what he will do. So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Even strength, but not full strength. Solar Bears with the puck. Jacksonville leading 2-1. Orlando tries to play it up the right wing side. Lead pass broken up by Hamilton. If he didn't break that up, it would have been a breakaway for Tristan Langen. So a huge defensive play from Trevor Hamilton, the #1 defenseman for the Icemen. It's been that way since the early going in this 2020-21 campaign. Here come the Icemen through the neutral zone. It is Saraceno by himself. He'll sweep it in behind the Solar Bear net. Saraceno gets ridden off the puck. Orlando takes over. It is Luchuk to an open wing for Spencer. Still 4-on-4 for another minute 22. Luchuk over the blue line. Offside is going to be called. Langen was in ahead of the play on a drop pass from Luchuk, and we will go to break. 12:08 to go in period number 3. The Icemen have taken the lead. A goal from Mike Smatula has them on top 2-1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
Arlie Johnson with you on flowhockey.tv and on Mixlr.com. The Jacksonville Icemen have a 2-1 lead over the Orlando Solar Bears. They need to win in regulation. They're 12 minutes and change away from doing just that as we resume play. We skate 4-on-4 right now, even strength but not full strength, for another minute 8 as Jacksonville takes it into the zone. Riker Killens tried to get it in, but it was knocked away by Orlando. They tried to counter offensively, but Jacksonville wouldn't let them. Well done by the Icemen defensive core. It is Brendan Miller for the Icemen, carrying up the right wing. He'll get to the red line and backhand it in. Nazarian gives chase, but the Solar Bears have possession. It is Nolan Valou for J.J. Pikinich. Pikinich curls back into his own end, and he'll start the rush. 4-on-4 for another 40 seconds. Pikinich onside, drop feed for Jolie. Jolie's going to be very dangerous in a 4-on-4 situation. Jolie trying to get the shot away. It is swept into the corner by the goaltender stick of Charles Williams, and that sends out Jacksonville on a rush, maybe a 3-on-2. Onside is Bradford. Drop pass for Brown. Forehand on net, and a save is made by Windsor. But what a great rush that was from the Icemen. It all got set up by a poke check by Charles Williams, the goaltender in his own zone, and that sprung away Eric Bradford. And Christopher Brown got a nice forehand away on a one-timer from the bottom of the left circle. The Icemen would love to get an insurance goal here. And make a wish, everybody. 11 minutes, 11 seconds to go on the clock. Orlando wins this face-off. Each team will get a man back on the ice in 15 more seconds. Jacksonville with a steal. Lodermeyer takes it into the offensive end. Going for the puck against Matthew Spencer. Solar Bears win that battle. It is Auk on the left wing. Headmanning it for D'Amigo. D'Amigo with Joe Garefa. D'Amigo trying to go wide on Pesky. Pesky forces him all the way into the corner. Teams are now at 5-on-5. Solar Bears try to play it to the blue line, but it's stolen by the Icemen. Here comes Mike Smatula for Gerdukis. Gerdukis taps it in behind the Solar Bear net. Orlando around the wall for Tyler Bird. Bird at the blue line, held in briefly by Jacksonville. Now they'll track it down at center ice. Abbott Gerdukis is onside. He'll drop it underneath as the Icemen try to complete a line change. Solar Bears with it behind their own net. Down to 10:20 to go in the third period. Icemen on top, 2-1. Solar Bears at center ice. Tyler Bird trying to clear in. Jacksonville breaks it up. It is Hamilton for Kim. D-to-D again for Hamilton. Up the right wing side, great spring pass, it's a breakaway. Saraceno to the forehand, penalty coming. Is it a penalty shot? Let's see, Nolan Boyer has called a penalty. Is it a penalty shot? Looked like a breakaway to me. They're calling it just a penalty. Just a penalty. So an Icemen power play when we come back. Pavlichev got the call for slashing. Power play for the Icemen when we return. 9:58 to go in the regulation. Jacksonville on top, 2-1, and looking for more in a moment. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. Just the second power play of the night for the Icemen. They'll have to start deep in their own zone, and actually it's Orlando who wins that puck battle in the Jacksonville end. Icemen finally get it back behind their own net. Trevor Hamilton with it. The Icemen on top by 1, but certainly not satisfied with that. They want to grab some valuable insurance here with the man advantage. Icemen gain the blue line. They are onside. A pass is deflected, but it comes right back to Brown. He'll feed Saraceno, and then at the line, Hamilton had it jump over his stick. He'll have to track it down at center ice. Hamilton Looking for Nazarian over the blue line. They're onside. Nazarian for Saraceno. Tried to drop it back for Brown, but it was knocked aside by the Solar Bears. They will skate with it and kill some time. J.J. Piconich in his own zone. Jacksonville's taking a line change, so Piconich has all day to wrist it the length of the ice. And Williams will kick it aside into the corner for Hamilton. Hamilton turning away from Luchuk. Still a minute to go on this power play for the Icemen. It is Hamilton for Bradford. Bradford has one of the 2 goals tonight for the Icemen. Playing it in is Matula for Bradford. Back to the blue line, but there was nobody there. Killens wasn't at his left point position. And the Icemen regroup. 43 seconds to go on the power play. Lodermeyer is onside on the right wing. Stick handles away from a man, feeds Matula. Matula has his pass deflected back behind the Orlando net. Lodermeyer tries to kick it free. Gerdukis got it loose. It comes to the line for Bradford. Cross ice for Killens. Killens walks the line. Feeds to the left circle. It is Gerdukis. Back to the line for Killens again. Moves it to the right side. It is Matula. Shot on net. Save made. Rebound. What a save by Windsor. Keeping it at 2-1. The Icemen had that set up perfectly, only to have it denied by the right leg of Clint Windsor. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Pesky up the right wing side. Takes it into the zone, but the Solar Bears are on the puck. Trying to clear it away, and onside is Pavlichev right out of the penalty box. Pavlichev feeding Jolie. The puck went behind him, and it's going to be a delayed offside. Jacksonville has the puck with 7:46 to go in the third period. The Icemen on top, 2-1. Loose puck on the play. Jolie trying to pick it up for Orlando. Centering pass goes behind his teammate. Solar Bears hold it in. Kukali behind the net. Jolie with a centering pass and a goal. And a goal. It's Orlando on the board. Tristan Langen gets the goal with 7:32 to go in the third period. And it's a tie hockey game at 2-2. The last thing that Jacksonville wanted there, but they give up the lead as Tristan Langen gets the goal with 7:32 to go. So the Icemen need to find a way to win this game in regulation. South Carolina is in the lead, 2-1 with 11 minutes left. And the Icemen at center ice. It is Brown over the blue line, wristing it on net. Easy glove save for Windsor. He'll hang on. And the draw comes in the Orlando zone, left side of Windsor. Brown on the draw, trying to win it for Nick Saraceno. Saraceno at the right wing corner. Bradford on his backhand. Moves it into the bumper for Brown. Couldn't get the handle. Bradford gets it back behind the net for Saraceno. He's knocked off the puck by Spencer. Orlando tries to clear at the blue line. Hustle from Bradford. Held it in briefly, but it comes back to the neutral zone on a second attempt from the Solar Bears. Clearing in is Langen. Hamilton gives chase behind his own net. He is double teamed. Knocked free. Comes back to the Icemen trying to tap it loose, and here come Jacksonville. It is Gerdukis up the left wing. Tries to drop it behind him. Onside is Matula. Centering feed is blocked. Kim gets it back. Kim will rim it around and reverse it. Lodermeyer gives chase. Comes to the near side. Killens at the right point. Rister is blocked. Comes for the Solar Bears at the line. Held in by Jacksonville. Great pass for Matula. Rister on goal. Save is made by Windsor with 6:30 to go. The Icemen will continue to pressure, trying to regain the lead here in regulation play. Face-off will be to Windsor's right-hand side. The Icemen, remember, because they have to win this game in regulation, assuming that South Carolina wins, and they are winning. So the Icemen may be in a very unusual situation tonight where they may have to pull their goaltender in the final couple of minutes of the game in a tie hockey game, trying to win it in regulation. Solar Bears win this draw, however. They'll play it out of the zone. It goes by everybody. This is going to be icing against Orlando. The Solar Bears, for their part, I could guess that they would be just fine taking this one to overtime, guaranteeing themselves a point, and then looking for a bonus point later on. For Jacksonville, they cannot afford to play that way. They need to gain 2 points on the Solar Bears. It is Gignac taking this draw against Pavlichev. Jake Elmer and Aaron Nazarian are on each wing to Gignac. Puck is down, Solar Bears control. It is Spencer around the wall. Comes to the blue line, Hamilton holds in. Shot is deflected, it is blocked in front. Nazarian gets it back. Another shot was blocked. Pavlichev nearly overskated, but it does come out to center ice, and the Icemen pick it up there. Brandon Gignac with speed, just getting it away from Garefa, and the Icemen are forced to just drive it off the glass and out. Less than 6 minutes to go in regulation. A steal in the neutral zone from the Icemen. Onside is Gignac, but a pass was deflected out to center by Orlando. Elmer will give it a try now for the Icemen, dropping it back for Kim. Kim for Hamilton. As the Icemen try to complete a line change, a soft toss in by Hamilton. Ends up all the way to Windsor. He'll cover it up, and we will take a break. 5:38 to go. Final break in the action before we come back for the thrilling finish. Let's see if Jacksonville can find a way to be the Cardiac Kids tonight. It's a 2-2 hockey game with the Orlando Solar Bears and Jacksonville Icemen. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
The Icemen need to score in the final 5:38 of regulation, trying to win this one before overtime hits. It's 2-2. Orlando wins the draw in their own zone. Michael Jolie skates away from one man, leads it ahead for Pikinich. Bouncing puck comes right back to Jolie, but he can't gain the line. Icemen with it at center. It is Killens gaining the red line before forehanding it in up high. Saraceno gives chase. D'Amigo beats him to it. Up the wall, bouncing puck, and the Icemen get the turnover. At the blue line, it is Miller feeding Brown into the slot. It's Bradford. Can't get the shot away the first time, and then it was blocked the second time around. Icemen do hold it in, however. Killens behind the net. Swings around to the far side corner. Jolie and Miller. Miller activating defensively, trying to keep it in the zone. Solar Bears will try the opposite wing this time. Killens at the blue line. Can he hold it in? Not quite. It goes off a leg and out to center. Pikinich gives it up. Jacksonville in possession in the neutral zone. It is Lodermeyer for Gerdukas. Lodermeyer gets it back onside in the slot. Rister whistles it just wide. What a trigger that was from Derek Lodermeyer. He got all of that when he just missed. Solar Bears get it back. Rapace into the zone. He's by himself with 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. 2-2 hockey game. A game in which Jacksonville needs to win in regulation. Solar Bears with it in the offensive zone. Shot goes wide, comes off the end boards. Williams forced to make a save. Rebound goes behind the net, and Jacksonville has it. Michael Kim double teamed. He'll feed it for Hamilton. Hamilton for Gerdukas. Tries to golf it out, and he does, as it went off the glove of Langen back into the Solar Bear end. Icemen trying to complete a line change. 4 minutes to go in the game. 2-2 is your score. Nolan Valou, cross ice. It's deflected in by the Solar Bears. Hamilton is first on the puck for Jacksonville. Off the end boards for Kim, then for Nazarian. Gignac got held up. He'll move it cross ice for Hamilton. Springing loose Nazarian by himself. Rister and a glove save made by Windsor. From about 50 feet out, Windsor was able to eat that one up with a glove. Offensive zone draw for the Icemen with 3:40 to go. Jacksonville has Brandon Gignac at forward with Alex Olivier Voyer and Aaron Nazarian up front. At the blue line, Riker Killens and Brendan Miller. Gignac will try to win the draw to Killens. He's moved in a little bit from the blue line, kind of halfway between the blue line and the face-off dot. Draws to the left of Windsor. Solar Bears take possession. Lohan up the wall at the blue line. Miller unable to hold it in. He'll grab it at center ice instead. Trying to pass for Voyer. Knocked aside, and the Solar Bears are the ones who play it in deep. And a man goes down, and a penalty coming on Orlando. A penalty on Orlando as Miller goes after a man immediately after the whistle. And we'll see if it ends up being a power play or not after that hit. It was initially a penalty for sure. But then Miller went after the Orlando player after the fact. And I don't know if that's going to even things up or not. Tyler Bird drove Brendan Miller hard into the glass. A potential major penalty, I would say, as Miller went face first into the glass. And we'll see what the penalties are going to be here. Is Miller joining him in the penalty box? He is. Brendan Miller heading into the box. Is it going to be 2 minutes each? Is there going to be an extra penalty? Is it going to be 4-on-4? I'm not sure. Still waiting for the call. 2 minutes are on the board for Bird. Nothing on the board yet for Miller. Yet, Jacksonville has 5 guys on the ice. It is possible that Bird gets an extra penalty out of this. It is going to be a power play. My heart was in my throat wondering if that had been equalized by Miller going after Bird, but we're going to wait for official calls here. Bird get 2 minutes for boarding and 2 minutes for roughing. So that's what it is. Bird got the extra 2 minutes. So a power play for the Icemen trying to regain the lead. They need to win this game in regulation to stay alive in the playoffs. It is Gerdukas along the wall, broken up by Orlando, not cleared. What a play by Killens to hold it in. Finding Lodermeyer and then into the corner for Gerdukas. Behind the net it is Bradford. To the half wall for Zmatula. He lost the handle and it goes all the way back into the Jacksonville zone. The Icemen up the right wing side. Bradford loses it briefly, and the Solar Bears get it back. Zmatula taking the body on a man. Comes loose for Bradford. And here come the Icemen through the neutral zone. Bradford is onside into the high slot for Lodermeyer. Tapping it loose. Forehand save is made by Windsor. He just got enough with the right shoulder. Solar Bears trying to clear. They cannot do it yet. Bradford holds it in. Around the wall for Zmatula. Zmatula trying to knock it loose. Lodermeyer is there to help out. Gerdukas is as well. Gerdukas around the wall. It goes by Bradford and out to center. A minute to go on this power play for Jacksonville. Gerdukas by himself. The Icemen trying to complete a line change. Saraceno fell down. Orlando looks for the steal. They are onside. No, they're offside. Offside against the Solar Bears. 2:15 to go. And Jacksonville desperately in need of a goal in the final 2:15 of regulation. If the Icemen get possession in the offensive zone, I actually wonder if Jason Christie will pull the goaltender to make it 6-on-4 for at least a few seconds. Jacksonville does win the draw. They have it in their own end for now. It is Gignac for Hamilton. Hamilton shifts away from a man. He'll drop it back for Gignac. Gignac with speed through the neutral zone. And out of the net is Williams. It is 6-on-4 for the Icemen. Orlando trying to clear it away. Jacksonville is into forecheck. All hands on deck here for the Icemen. 6 skaters on the ice trying to take the lead in regulation. Orlando looks to clear at the blue line. Voyer could not get it away from Luchuk. Luchuk will backhand it into the empty net. And that will give Orlando the lead at 3-2. The Icemen had to win in regulation. They had to pull the goaltender. They didn't have a choice. And the Solar Bears take the lead. Some fans are not sure of what the ruling is, but they had to win in regulation. It was the only way to stay alive in the playoffs. They had no choice. Some fans are going to wonder, but this was the only move that Jason Christie could make. So Orlando takes the lead with 1:34 to go. There goes Williams to the bench again. It is Hamilton. Hamilton takes it over the blue line. Stolen by Orlando and cleared out again. No icing because it was shorthanded for the moment. Now it is 5-on-5, or actually 6-on-5, because the Icemen have an empty net behind them. Zmatula plays it around the wall. Solar Bears try to clear it out. Hamilton at the blue line. Holds it in. It goes off the glass for Nazarian. Nazarian gives chase. Lodermeyer is there to help out. Comes behind the net for Zmatula. Around the boards, Michael Kim cannot hold it in. We're now in the final minute of play. Kim turns on a man on J.J. Pikanich. Gerdukis is onside over the blue line. Bouncing puck moves to Zmatula at the right wing corner. Centering pass stolen and cleared by Orlando. This will be icing against the Solar Bears this time. Clock stops with 42 seconds left. Again, to recap, the Icemen had no choice. They had to pull the goaltender in a tie game. That was the only way to stay alive in the playoffs. Some fans don't understand it, but they didn't have a choice. They had to do it. It ended up not working out for them, but Jason Christie didn't have any alternative, and that was what they were left with. Eric Bradford on the faceoff with 42 seconds to go. He wins the draw back to Michael Kim. Kim off the boards and behind the net. It is Brown tapping it loose. Bradford tries to move it behind the Orlando net. Feeding it to the blue line. Killens has to step up to hold it in the zone. Killens tries to knock it away from the Orlando defense. Solar Bears get it free. Unable to clear. It is Bradford at the point. Cross ice. It is Kim. Kim has it knocked away. Orlando fighting for the loose puck. Pikanich has it poke checked away. Jacksonville with one last chance. Elmer for Brown. Drop pass. It is Killens in the slot. Great save is made as the Icemen tried to send it to overtime. And now we've got sticks up high with just 7 seconds to go. And the Icemen are not going to be able to win this game in regulation. I'll say it 100 times over, the Icemen did not have a choice. They had to pull the goaltender in a tie hockey game. The most unique of circumstances. They needed to win in regulation to stay alive in the playoffs. And it does not appear that that is going to happen tonight, unfortunately. Jacksonville perhaps could send this to overtime if they can score in the next 7 seconds. But other than that, that is it. Faceoff will be to the right of Clint Windsor. Eric Bradford on the faceoff, looking for one last faceoff win. Solar Bears win the draw. Kukali around the wall. That's by everybody and out to center ice, and that will do it. Orlando has won this game by a final score of 3-2. They got an empty net goal in the final 2 minutes of regulation. The Icemen had to pull the goaltender to do it. Otherwise, they would have been eliminated from the playoffs. And the Solar Bears ultimately will get the victory because of it. 3-2 is going to be your final score. For all the fans that are wondering why, they just didn't have a choice. They had to do it. And the Icemen will salute their goaltender, Charles Williams. And the Icemen up high. Fans salute. A salute from the players to the fans and vice versa. Sticks are up high from the Icemen, as unfortunately with this loss, the Icemen have officially been eliminated from the playoffs, with Orlando winning this game in regulation against the Icemen. So a great season for the Icemen. There's still 2 more games to go, and I guarantee you that Jacksonville is going to give it their all in the final 2 games of the season. Next home game is going to be Friday night, again against Orlando, and then the Icemen finish the season on Saturday night. It will be Jacksonville at South Carolina on Saturday evening to close out the season for the Icemen. So the Icemen were down to their final, last resort. They had to win in regulation. It was tied late. They had to pull the goaltender. That's what they did. But the Orlando Solar Bears scoring in the empty net as the Icemen could not win it in regulation like they needed to. And ultimately, the Icemen fall in this one in regulation, 3-2. It didn't matter for the Icemen whether they won in overtime or whether they lost in regulation. Either way, they were not going to make the playoffs if this game went to overtime. So they had to go for it, and it just did not work out. So for the Icemen, we'll have a regular season home finale on Friday night. And then we will finish off the regular season on the road at South Carolina on Saturday evening. And we will just have one last hurrah for you in a few nights. So we hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Obviously, it did not go the way that the Icemen needed it to go. But the Icemen will certainly salvage this season with hopefully a couple of great performances over the weekend. It's still been a great campaign and a very, very talented Icemen team, as the Icemen unable to just fall short in their playoff run. And it ends tonight as Jacksonville has officially been eliminated from postseason play this evening. Thank you so much to Gemstone Media for helping out for this broadcast. Thank you so much to our off-ice crew, led by Michelle Durant to my left, who helps us out with so many things behind the scenes. Both of them do. Things that you would never know, but they certainly do a lot that really make things easier for me behind the microphone. Thank you so much to Alex Reed, my broadcast partner inside the bubble for this entire season long. Reader, we will get you back next year, of course. Cannot wait for the start of next year already. And of course, we want to make sure we have a great season finale at home on Friday as well, as the Icemen will play the Orlando Solar Bears one final time this year. For everybody else involved in this broadcast, and to you, the fans, thank you so much for listening. This is Arlie Johnson saying goodnight once again with your final score this evening. The Orlando Solar Bears 3, the Jacksonville Icemen 2. Have a great night, everyone. Please stay safe out there.